I'm gonna do something kind of terrifying to me. I'm gonna break the rules. We're gonna get these 4 out before the rest are hatched. I have heard that the magic is to spritz water in while you're grabbing. In order to not have to go very far, I think I'm just gonna put the babies in a jar. The brooder is ready. It is directly below you, so we'll be able to very easily pan up and down as far as what we're looking at. Hopefully we have one little brown baby in here that is really struggling, which happens when you have a bum foot. This baby has a bum foot, and the last time I had a baby that had a bum foot, well, they didn't make it. So I don't know, this might typically be a 2-person job. I don't know. That is the temperature going low, and we're just gonna have to deal with that beeping from time to time, because I am not willing come here. Look. Look, isn't that the cutest thing? Alright, let's put them right in the heat. Let's not leave them out in the cold at all. And I'm going to have to dip everybody's beaks, but I'm going to wait until... Oh, they're huddling under the heater. You okay, babies? Yeah. I'm going to wait until I have all 4 of them in there. You have to dip the beaks. We'll pan down to show you. Both the babies are right underneath the heat lamp. All right. I can run the hairdryer on them too. Here you go, babies. Oh, your poor little foot. Oh, honey, you're on your back. Oh, my gracious. So, can you see the baby struggling in there? Come here, child. Come here. Oh, here. Get some water. And get under the heat. Let me put you, like, literally under the heat, but also on your belly so you can warm up. I'm going to take the tiny babies, dip their beaks in the water. These are the ones that are fully mobile. That little brown one isn't properly mobile because their foot's all tangled up. I'm going to have to actually do that thing with the Band-Aid and the paper. So I use medium-size bird waterers because they can't drown in them. That is the one with the bad foot squawking. And again, the foot problem is not genetics. Yep. So, I'm going to hit refresh on This little sucker takes forever to refresh. This is showing from yesterday. And that's a temperature drop from me putting new water in without even opening it. And because the temperature drops, relative humidity drops. Oh, little brown. You need to be closer to the heat, sweetie. Your toes are starting to stretch her. There you go. So the last time I had a baby bird that had curled toes, they did not make it overnight, and that is why... Here comes Oops. Now you're interested. That is why I was very interested in getting that little one out of there. The floor has open access to the water inside of the incubator, and that can be a very good thing. Here, we'll pan up so we can see Oops too. What you doing, baby? What's baby doing? Oh, listen to that much happier, non-crying peeps. That's so nice. The one that didn't make it was from last hatch was actually... Oh, good. Look, the humidity went up when I did that. The temperature went way down. Celsius, that is 34.4. But the humidity, when I did that, went way up. So that's good. The main concern with opening the incubator while everybody's trying to hatch is that the inner lining of an egg that's pipped will dry out and then shrink wrap the bird that's trying to get out. Are you coming on? You gonna sit on top and watch? That makes sense. Oh, look at the little pile of babies. Are yins cold? I don't know. Can you see this? Hold on. Whoops, I'm sorry. I don't know how well yins can see this. There's a little pile of babies right there. They're all just sleeping in a little huddled ball. These babies are like hours old. Huddled isn't a great sign. Huddled means cold. I'll have to keep a real close eye on them. And Oops'll Doodle, will you keep a close eye too? So the fact that the humidity went up when I did that is an excellent, excellent sign. It means that everybody else inside there still has a good fighting chance of getting out of their egg if they are fertile and fully developed in there. And I didn't just like ruin it for everyone. So I'm glad about that. Oh, I see what's wrong. You're like weirdly crooked. Huh, oops. There's the babies. If you lay down on top, you'll help be insulating them. It'll be good. So I'm going to give Little Brown like a couple hours, I guess. Intermittently reaching in to dip their beaks to make sure that they understand where the water is. They don't actually need to eat during their first couple 2-3 days because they have something called a yolk sac. I don't really quite understand it, but basically they come fully equipped with food and water built in for the first little while. Birds do. It's an egg thing. It's a I was born out of an egg sort of thing that happens with egg babies of all sorts. I can see them breathing, so even though Little Brown is completely crashed out there and sleeping on his belly like a little dead bird. There's breath happening, so it's fine. They'll spook you. They will spook you while they're young. They sleep all cattywampus and they just look like they died, and it's really spookily. But this is already a, I believe, 25% hatch, which is better than I've ever gotten before to just have 4 of them. So, but that's because I started with about half the number of eggs as I usually would do. So, if they were coming in the mail, they come in a higher quantity. So even just this hatch rate is really, really good. I'm happy with it. And we'll see what happens next. But I'm glad I got them out. And I was able to figure out how to keep the humidity high. And Little Brown will maybe figure out their footing now that you have a good towel under you, huh? Well, this video went a little bit longer than it should have. I guess I'll be merging things together. But these are the babies. Don't worry, we'll have plenty of baby bird cam. But for now, I just want to introduce you. And when I lift up the lid, the heater is farther away from them. So, that is a wide mouth ball jar lid for scale. The food is all over the floor, which allows them to access it, but also allows them to start to get bowl trained soon. The food has been ground up into little bitty bits. I put it through a blender. I have like a little bullet blender I got from Goodwill, because their little mouths are too small to handle the food. There we go. Cuties! And they're so much happier once they have access to food. Like, it's night and day. So, I'm glad I did this. Alright, well, I will let you know how these little cuddle bugs that are cuddling so nicely do. Sorry for bumping you. And I'll keep you fully updated. Hopefully we'll have some more too, but I'm already pretty happy. And in 4 weeks, we'll know who's a hen and who's a rooster, but for now, they're just a cute cuddle puddle. Take care. See you soon. Bye.